Yes, welcome to the trial. Back in time. I wanted to tell you something before the racing starts and the shouting and the whatnot. Um, you're allowed to use Porsches from, what was it, 1952 and including 1989. So I tested every single Porsche that's allowed to enter. Um, the fastest, without a shadow of doubt, is this one, the 914/6. The second fastest is the 1955 Porsche 550A Spyder, and the third fastest that I tested is this one, the 944 Turbo, and there are tunes for all three of them. So knock yourself out. But I'm not allowed to use DLC cars and whatnot. However, if you just did the games, you'd win this. So, no. Yeah. I'm going to be using this one. But all three of the cars I just mentioned will easy beat the AI on Unbeatable. Easy. In, separate races. So unless they change something for this championship, which is a possibility, you never know. Yeah, all three cars should just blaze right through. The 944 is very stable. It's not as fast as the other two, but it's very stable. The 550A is a mix of stable and fast. It's faster than the 944. This one can be a bit tricky to drive, but it is the fastest. So I recommend that you do the playground games, win one of these, ugly as it is, and use this. I'm sorry, my cat is complaining. And I'll bet you anything that most of the people in here are going to bring the Porsche 959. Because it's part of the Forzathon, and yeah, people are idiots. And that's not going to be very good. Not in A800. I haven't even tested it in A800 because I don't believe that you can tune it down that low. And the 959 rally car is useless. Completely useless. It's like somewhere between 7... Oh god, people are idiots. Really? Right. Deep snow. Then we bring a 959. The rally version of the 959 has one of the slowest gear changes in recorded history. The race 959 is worse. So let's see how we do. I am not going to be winning this event. I'm going to be having to do this again. That's for sure, because none of those 959s are going to be able to win. Which is fine. At least it's not games. And unless you happen to be racing against someone who, has a steering wheel set up and everything, nothing is going to beat this car. I don't think so anyway. I'm not saying I'm made the perfect tune because I didn't. But it would have to be, yeah. To get more power out of this, you would have to, more power and more grip, you would have to use, I don't know, two-wheel drive and be able to control it. And that seems very unlikely. So as you can see on the minimap, I'm pretty much killing it. And it really is that fast compared to the others. The only one that comes a bit close that I found when I was testing is the 550A Spyder. That's within, I'd say, 2-3 seconds on this track. And look out for these corners up here at the end before it hits tarmac, because it's pure ice. And even with spiked rally tires, you don't really have any grip to speak of. Brake at that corner, full speed through here, get ready for the hard right turn. Brake early for that. That allows you to cut across. And if I was to take off traction control and stability control and pretend that I know what I'm doing, this would be even faster. Let's see, that's 5 seconds. 5 seconds to the nearest AI. That's okay, and almost 10 seconds to the nearest player. Let's see, when does number 5? That's number 5. He's 18 seconds behind. So it is properly fast car. So what is that? Five cars finished the race within 30 seconds. And we actually won. Okay. And the car, the AI, was standing next to, what's it called? 966, 906, something like that. Carrera. I haven't tested it for A800 because that would be silly. I cannot believe it's faster. It won't be. Yay, and I get to start way at the back at my favorite rally, where it's basically about braking stuff. I'm not sure why this is a rally. I don't remember watching the WRC where they go through park benches and whatnot on the trail, but oh, thank you. Get in my way, why don't you? Get a faster car and stop getting in my way. Go away. No, don't run me off. Get some grip. Please. And some speed while you're at it. You're in the wrong car. Yeah, AI, get back here. You're not that fast. Forget about it. Get back here, I said. Damn it. Listen to me. Silly car, thinking you're faster. Eesh. You both know you're not. So stop pretending. Haha. the AI really so appalling bad that stock 959 cars are beating most of them. Wow, that's really impressive. Also, I do not want to hear any complaints in the commentary about, oh, well, you're using a DLC car. And I don't want to do games and I don't have that car. Well, sucks to be you. Like I said at the start of the video, use the 944 Turbo or the 550A Spyder. They are both able to dominate. If you get into a trial like the one I'm in, it'll definitely dominate. May have a tiny issue if you're in the 944 against that 356, because he's actually a pretty good driver, but nah. No. The 550A and the 944 Turbo are, I'd say within a second to 2 seconds apart. And the 550A Spyder and the 914 I'm driving are, again, 1 to 2 seconds apart. They're still beating the AI on Unbeatable by a comfortable margin, somewhere between 5 and 10 seconds. At least that's what I'm able to do. Then there are those who are able to do it a little bit better. Let's put it that way. Ooh, this is actually one of my favorite tracks, but not in the snow. And there's a shortcut here. I'll show you. I think I've shown you that before. It's just when you cross the bridge and start going up the mountain. Instead of following the road, you go to the right and go do a bit of cross country. Get out of the way, silly car. Why are you going over there? And this corner down here, brake relatively early and don't hit those rocks, but this is the shortcut. Go across here. No need to follow that road. And brake. That's a great way to gain a second. Or half a second maybe. Stupid rocks. Oh, come on! Should have disabled stability control, traction, or at least traction control. And this next corner, it's very easy to want to cut it, and then you miss the checkpoint, so don't do that. I've done that about 1,000,000 times. And if you're wondering how I'm getting the back end to slide a bit, I'm using the e-brake. Just a dab of e-brake and it'll come right round. E-brake, a little bit of e-brake as you enter, and full throttle as you exit, and the back end will come out just a little bit. even when you have stability control on. Overdid it there. And towards the finish line. And this is probably one of the easiest trials I've seen in a long time, actually. The AI is not very powerful. They are not very fast at all, actually. I'd actually, dare I say it, they are actually, seems like they're slower in the event than on the test tracks I made. But especially the first track, I would strongly suggest, if you don't know the track very well, do a couple of test runs on it, because it really pays off in the end, and you want to help your team so that your team can help you. Well, help your team to help yourself, basically. So do a couple of test runs and get familiar with the track. There's a lot to be gained by that. And then, if you want to drive this car, go do the games first, win this car, then do the trial. But, yes. I was using the 1970 Porsche 914/6. You can use the 1989 Porsche 944 Turbo or the 1955 Porsche 550A Spyder. I have tunes for all three of them shared, and it is called The Trial. That's it. Remember, if you use one of my tunes, please remember to like it, and the same goes for the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.